My wife is a hooah. Dear Billy Buttertits, fuck you, I'm losing weight. My wife decided to have an affair 4 months ago. Oh, boy. Before I knew what was going on, she told me she didn't know if she wanted to be married to me anymore, and that it was because I was too controlling. And by controlling, she means I told her as a stay-at-home mom, I had expectations. I expected her to keep the house clean and take care of our children, as we agreed when she quit her job. Yeah, I mean, which is a totally fair ask, you know? But nowadays, in this world of hyper-fucking feminism, not all feminists are bad, but the God is great fucking crazy ones there, yeah, they would say that was sexist, that, you know, well, why don't you work all fucking day and then come home and also have the house clean? You know what I mean? I mean, look, if you got a bunch of kids, it can only be so fucking clean. But the least you could do is order a pizza, right? Anyways, I would come home to her friends being at the house and her drinking all afternoon. Well, Jesus Christ, she's not even making an effort. You know, this is what happens when you draft in the first round, buddy. You know, you get those second rounders, they got something to fucking prove. You know, that's what happens when you marry a 10. I'm assuming she's good looking if you're putting up with this shit. I would get home from work after being gone 15 hours and have to say something about how I felt that the house was a wreck and there was no dinner in sight. It never seemed to matter. Back in January, we moved to Denver from Atlanta, thinking everything would be better. And she met this 25-year-old guy who she proceeded to sneak around behind my back with and bring our children around. No way. I'm 38 and she's 35. We have 2 children and we've been married for almost 12 years. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is a wrap. Yeah, and now she wants a divorce and plans to move this kid into our home with our children. Oh my God, dude. This is the worst person ever. I am beside myself with the thought of the divorce and this punk kid living with my children. Oh my God. I know it won't last, but the fact is I don't want my children to be around this piece of shit, let alone living in my house. She thinks this is perfectly okay to put the kids and I through this. I do love her and would do anything to save our marriage, but the truth is she is delusional at this point, and I guess I am too. What do I do to stop this? I know this is not my fault because I busted my ass to build the life she always dreamed of, only for her to think she can kick me out of it. Any advice and or the lovely Nia you could give would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. Yeah, man. I mean, this is the things. This is what can happen to a guy. But you're not allowed to talk about this on television, are you? Never. Never, never. You can talk about guys being overbearing, domestic violence, all those things that should be brought to light, but they will not talk about this. You watch Dr. Phil talk about this, and you watch him blame the guy. So she's saying the reason that she sucked his cock was because you weren't paying enough attention to her. You need to try to pay attention more to her while she's sucking his dick. What do I do to stop this? I don't know. At this point, I would be thinking about my kids and how I could make this as, look, dude, this is what the fuck she wants to do. This is what the fuck she wants to do. How you make this as easy a fucking transition, your fucking divorce. I can tell you this. I know you called her a whore here. Don't ever say that to your kids. Because at the end of the day, it's still their mother, and you got to fucking, you know, you got to look the other way. I don't know, dude. This is outside my fucking realm. I can tell you this, dude. You're fucking 38 years old. You sound like a great fucking guy. I would just, whatever you got to do for your kids, I would do that. Her is a fucking lost cause. All right? And I would, yeah, I would do that. And I would start P90Xing and go out and get yourself a fucking beautiful, good-hearted fucking woman. I would maybe, even if you have time, I would go to therapy and figure out how the fuck you ended up unless she's just a total psycho, like, so you don't go out and fucking marry that again. Figure that out. What the fuck? I'm trying to marry you off already. Jesus Christ, you're just getting out of something. I don't know, dude. My head's spinning over this one because I'm putting myself in your shoes. I don't know what the fuck I would do. Oh man, that's a rough one. Some other fucking guy going in, telling your kids to pipe down. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I would talk to somebody about this. Way beyond my fucking educational level. That's what I would do. I hope you get through this thing, and what a fucking mistake she's making. I can tell you that. But the way you described it, granted, I only get your side of it, she does not sound like the kind of person that even when she does fuck it up, she'll admit it. She'll probably still put it on you, and but you know what? It'll all come out in the wash, and your kids are going to know that you're a fucking good guy. So, whoa, geez, can we end on that? I don't know.